Hello guys, today I wanted to talk about top 5 reasons why people choose to live in other country. In this case I'm talking about Mexico because it's like just a common sense for many Americans just to go down to Mexico and live there. But some people say, and what exactly the reasons why you should move? Why should you actually make this move, and does it even make any sense? So today let's talk about this exactly. And actually there are the top 5 reasons I think why should you move to Mexico and live here. And here those are. And so the reason number 1, guess what? Cost of living for sure. And the cost of living in Mexico is much lower than in US. Well, of course, if we're talking about the big cities like San Francisco, New York, the cost of living is just a skyrocket. It's unimaginable and it's crazy high. But even in smaller cities, in somewhere in the middle of nowhere, it's still the high cost of living is the issue. So in Mexico, well, it's going to be much lower. You can afford so much more and work so much less. So basically that's the thing. You can think about renting something in the like $300-400 a month, and it will be not a problem, especially if we're talking about somewhere outside of the touristic areas. But still, it's going to be a nice area. You're going to be living fine there, no issue. So you can find something really good for cheap. That's why it makes actual sense to just move here and live here and work less. Work less! That's the thing. You don't need to work 24/7 like in US to live here. You can actually enjoy your life. And then we go to the second point. And second point is the healthcare. My God, I mean, sorry, I cannot even talk when it comes to healthcare in the US. I initially was born in Russia, and I know that I was saying that healthcare in Russia not that good, it has the issues. But my gosh, even in Russia, when you go to a doctor or just need some healthcare, you can afford it. Same thing with Mexico. If you go to the private clinic and you need some treatment, you will get it. And the thing in the US is you always need this insurance, which premiums of the insurance are going around like $300-400 a month for a single person for a shitty plan, which doesn't even cover anything, and you still need to pay a lot for each and single visit. I mean, I have no good words about the US healthcare system. I feel like it's rotten and completely broken. There's nothing good about it. And in case of Mexico, I don't feel it's a big deal. You can just go to a doctor and pay like $30-40 per visit, but you need no insurance at all. If you have insurance, of course, it's going to be even cheaper. So you just pay it and you receive your treatment. That's the thing. Second thing about this Mexico healthcare system is that if you need some lab exams, you can just go and say, hey, I need the lab exams for this and that, and they will be able to provide you. They will be able to take your exams and just say what's wrong with you. So no issue. You don't even need any appointment, nothing. You just go to the nearest lab and you get the results. Easy. Same with medication. If you need something, you just say, okay, I need this and this because doctor said that, or just you come up with something and they will give you the medications, no issue at all. So prescription issue doesn't exist. So like you have much more freedom in terms of what medication, what treatment you can have. If you don't like the doctor, okay, just go to different doctor. He would love to, because you pay him cash, and he is super interested to help you and super interested to treat you well. That's why I think in Mexico the healthcare system is working actually for a customer, not for the insurance companies, not for those crazy bills. And you get treatment. You're not scared to go to doctors, because in US you always like freak out. Oh my God, I need to go to doctor. I will receive some crazy bill after all, like 2 or 3K for this shitty visit. In those terms, you feel much more freedom in Mexico. Alright, and the third thing is the ability to live a better lifestyle. So when you live in Mexico, of course, everything is going to be much cheaper. And if you have some savings, or if you work remotely, or if you work for a foreign company especially, then you'll be able to live a better lifestyle here. Well, it is obvious, right? But I should mention that because it's real. Like it's the way how many foreigners or Americans live here. They just figure out a way how to make it work for them. So basically, you can stretch out your dollar and have a ability to enjoy your life. Really, for sure, you can do it. It's easy like that. In US, I feel like you're always like on edge. It's like, yes, you can earn a lot, but at the same time, if you live in a big city, your expenses just like way up, like top of the roof. That's what like your expenses gonna look like. Yeah, so I feel this way about those things. Number four is culture. Okay, you know, in US, anywhere you go, it will be about the same. It's like all those one-story buildings, about approximately the same people, approximately the same food. I mean, what kind of food in the US? It's just the hamburgers and all that. Yeah, so that's the culture. Yeah, in US you feel like, well, lack of culture, let's say that. When you compare to Mexico, you will see colorful buildings, people actually celebrating stuff, people enjoying their life, people open to talking to each other. They look not like squished like that, and it's like, no, go out of my way, no, I'm working here, I'm working hard, I'm working hard for American dream. No. Well, in Mexico it's different. People here not living for some bullshit, they're living for actually the sake of living. And the culture, it actually has some culture. It's like historical buildings, all those things, food. Well, food is amazing here, and that's what you should know. Yeah, that's what Mexico can offer to you. And if you're open to all that, you will love it here. All right. And fifth thing is the Spanish language and the experience living abroad. So basically, it's obvious that Mexico speaks Spanish and it's totally different language, and you should learn it, of course, before coming here. I'm like in the process of learning, and it takes time, of course, but it's a different experience when you speak in a different language. Your mind goes in a different way, just switch to a different way of thinking, and it's nice actually. It's a good thing to be able to think outside of your box, think of outside what you have used to be, because the perception of Mexicans in overall is really bad in the US. They say, those Mexicans is like not good at all. But I mean, just try it, just go. Maybe you like it. Why are you thinking that like US is the best country in the world? Who said that? It's like I mean, you just need to think about it, because the experience of living in other country is really worth it. It changes your mind, and even if you decide to come back to US, you'll be a different person. You'll be no longer tied to this patriotic bullshit that fathers of the country told you, like all this stuff. Because in the end of the day, it's all about where you like the most and which culture you like the most. And if you don't try, if you don't go out of your way, and if you don't try living in different cultures, you will never understand. You will never see the value of all this. You'll be always thinking in your own cage. You'll be always living there in your cage, in your strange way of thinking and all that. Just try it. Maybe if you like it. That's what I think. Man, so far so good. I mean, I enjoy living in Mexico. Like, for now I'm living here part-time, but why not? Why? Just go try it. Well, thank you for watching this video. I just recorded this just for you to know that there are alternative, and you need to try it. All right. Thank you. Press the like button, share this, subscribe, ask me questions, whatever you want. So, all right. Goodbye.